Hello, welcome to Lesson 8. I conclude this mini-course about writing and wrapping content with a necessary look at the status of mobile communication. Mobile-designed websites and business success are ever more interlinked. This statistic of February 2012 illustrates the phenomenon of mobile communication. Figure that every day across the world 371,000 babies are born and 377 iPhones sold. Here's a slide from the Multi-Screen World Study by Google, which I highly recommend. The majority of our customers access the internet via a variety of screens during a day: computer, smartphone, tablet and TV. The study reveals that context is very important. Completing a task like booking a flight online or managing personal finances doesn't happen in one sitting and on one device. In fact, according to Google, 98% of users move between different devices in the same day to complete a task. Smartphones are the most common starting place for online activities. So, what does it mean to be multi-screen? What does it mean for your business? Check out Lesson 8 if you want more details. In this video, I'll present 3 distinct mobile web design options which, each in its own way, allows a visitor optimal interaction with your website regardless of the device he uses. The 3 options are responsive web design, adaptive web design, and separate mobile websites. Responsive web design is a concept whereby you build your website once and the system in the background auto-adjusts to display content properly on all devices. Here you have an example of this solution. Adaptive web design provides a near same result to the user, but the way the device-specific web pages are produced is different. In this case, each web page is customized so that it displays correctly on each specific device. The advantage of both responsive and adaptive design is twofold. There is only one web address for each piece of content, hence one single content repository. A webmaster won't need to spend time updating different web pages on different domains. As far as using one single URL for a piece of content, this makes it easier for your users to interact with, share, and link to your content. The third option implies creating a separate website for mobile traffic, independent of your original desktop site. The browser detects if a visitor is on a mobile device and redirects him to the mobile-optimized version of your site. Many web developers opt for a mobile version that sits on a subdomain of your main website. For example, if a desktop version is swisscom.com, the mobile version might be mswisscom.com. A dedicated mobile site allows you to tailor the site specifically for mobile users and is often independently built and hosted. This can be a good thing. On the other hand, a separate mobile website means a different web address and duplicate content on the web. This causes issues when it comes to search engine optimization and marketing. Whilst Google tolerates this solution, it proclaims far and loud that it prefers a responsive design approach. In other words, it probably gives you a better ranking with a responsive or adaptive mobile design. So here you have it. Discuss the options with your web service provider. What you'll eventually choose will depend on your individual circumstances and your budget. Hope you found this short presentation interesting and hope to be with you again in August.